Mag Bam back on. What's up, all my YouTube members? Always much respect. Now, we're gonna talk about this Tiger Woods rollover crash because you're gonna understand one thing in this video that Tiger Woods is a puppet on the world stage, a 100% puppet that they use to pull off these fakery. Now, all the time you see Tiger Woods supposedly vehicle crash, sometimes they show you him and his wife in problems. Wife used golf stick break the window of his car, his teeth break out for going all the way to a Olympic game or whatever to go see the Van's character, the Lindsey Van, which is his supposedly ex-girlfriend, and his teeth knock out. It's just a character. It's a character on the world stage, and you have to understand they use him to play different roles. Just bring him to the scene in golf, and all of a sudden, all drama. We're gonna get into this in the latest with this Tiger Woods rollover. Pay attention here.
So breaking right now, we are just getting some information on this. Our affiliate WPTV on the rollover crash that Tiger Woods was involved in.
And right away, people, real quick, they know that it's Tiger Woods vehicle to bring you breaking news alert. Because remember, if it was a regular vehicle rollover there, nobody died, nobody not even get injured, you will never even hear about it. You hear what I say? Sometimes police don't even show up on the scene for those. That's what you need to understand. They need to call records and these things to remove the vehicle, but no police matter. Do you understand? But it's because they're telling you it's Tiger Woods. Yeah, the show is on. Listen.
Jupiter Island in Florida. He was obviously traveling down this road. You can see the car that's on its side in front of where these...
Yes, we can see the supposed car appearing to be on the side, but where is the skid marks? Where is the accident happened? It's sort of like they just bring that vehicle and place it right there. Remember, I did a video on the last time the Tiger Woods supposedly flip over. This time he was in a Bentley truck. And it was man good. You couldn't even tell what kind of vehicle it is with that wreck. And they claimed the Tiger Woods' foot was hurt, but he was good. That was a big drama they give you right there with that crash, a fake shit. And now they come back again. The same thing again, people, where you can't see where the vehicle slide. How did the vehicle get on the side? You don't see no rubble, nothing on the ground to show, not a skid mark or anything. What do you think, people? Pay attention here.
Officials are standing, and we believe you're looking at the back of the car from what we can tell in this image. So the driver's side would be on the lower side of where this car is on its side. It happened around 2 o'clock Eastern, and the Martin County Sheriff's Office is currently investigating this. Obviously, Tiger Woods was in a horrific crash that almost ended his career in 2021.
Almost ended his career. Remember, his career ended long time ago, but you didn't know because you're not paying attention. The Tiger Woods can't play golf. It's a fake shit for the dumb people. Just like they bring him in under false pretense. He's no golfer. He's a faker for TV. They have to find a way to bring him to the masses. So they bring him in the name of golf. They show you him can't play golf anymore because it is a fake shit. The golf ball have a chip in it. Do you know that the golf ball is a remote control ball? Okay, go and check the Tiger Woods video that I break him down on YouTube long time ago. Expose the whole thing in the golf game. It's just fake to put on puppets. So now that he's on in golf, he bringing you all of this drama right here. All car crash and roll over. All made up shit.
In Los Angeles, when he was on his way to play in a tournament in Los Angeles in the morning, and he managed to recover and return to the game and has been playing. But also, President Trump recently said yesterday, I believe, that he had spoken to Tiger Woods and he had decided
every single major thing that they give you attached to Donald Trump is no coincidence, people. It's by design. Just like you see the Tiger Woods always in these crash, these rollovers. It's the same thing. Donald Trump is a puppet on the world stage, just like Tiger Woods. Of course, they're friends and buddies, and Donald Trump's name have to be called in this fakery.
Not to play in the Masters, in the upcoming Masters. Also worth mentioning, Tiger Woods has been dating for some time.
What that got to
Vanessa
do?
Trump, who was...
What that got to do with shit? Oh, okay, listen.
President Trump's daughter-in-law was married to his oldest son, Don Jr. Let's bring in
Okay, so it's Donald Trump's daughter-in-law, former daughter-in-law, is dating him now. What a joke, people. So one of them that used to be with Donald Trump, one of Donald Trump's son, is now with the Tiger Woods, so it made Donald Trump and him close buddies. This is a dumb shit for the dumb people. And they mentioned the Jupiter right there is coding. We're going to show you that later on. Anything you hear them mention is coding in this fakery.
Founder Clay Travis, he's also an attorney. Clay, your thoughts as we get some information? I know we're going to get a bigger update in just a few minutes.
A bigger update.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern, Martha. Certainly we are hoping for the best for Tiger Woods. And I think for anybody out there who is a golf fan or a sports fan or even just recalls that devastating car crash that he had in 2021, which was utterly devastating to him in terms of his athletic career and very serious in terms of his overall.
What they call athletic career, people. Hitting a golf ball with a stick? Is this real, people? What athletic about golf? This is the dumbest shit in the world, but listen.
Health, leave aside the athleticism. And it was, if I remember correctly, back in 2021, he was driving at a high rate of speed, trying to make it to a golf course event in the LA area when he had that awful accident. Now, looking at this picture right now that is up on the left side of the screen, two-lane road doesn't look like the speed could have necessarily been that high, and the damage to the vehicle doesn't appear to have been extensive relative.
But the vehicle is on the side. What are you talking about? You can't see the supposedly, destruction in this right here? Because the vehicle just sitting perfectly on the side, people, like I don't tell you. Where is the accident that caused this vehicle to flip on the side? What a joke for the masses. And they're showing you another vehicle in the background right there. I don't know if they're telling you that's the one that actually Tiger Woods' vehicle wrecked in. They didn't tell you yet, but pay attention.
What happened to him back in 2021. So those would all be positive aspects of this story. Again, he just played on the TGL, which is an indoor sort of golf-related event recently this week, which was one of the first times that he had been back in the public eye. As you mentioned,
this is a joke for the dumb masses. And see the name, people? Woods and Tiger. Those are no names, but they make up this shit and give it to this character. Use him to play golf to let the massive know him, and now bam, all drama in your face. What you think? Just another puppet on the world stage. Like I said, the whole thing is coding, including his name. Move.
We do want to turn to a news conference that's happening right now.
12 on the mic for 33. Pay attention.
Involving Tiger Woods, who was involved in a car crash. Take a listen.
Cleaner truck pulling a trailer, a small trailer, was northbound on South Beach Road.
Mention South Beach Road, people. South Beach is another coding. Also Jupiter. Pay attention. Okay, first of all, before we go any further in the video, you have to understand the coding. That tiger right there is coding 32. You see that right there? Don't worry about the name. It's a fake name for the masses. Now look at this right here. South Beach. They mentioned South Beach Drive. South Beach is number 39 in numerology. You see that right there? No coincidence, people. Now look at Jupiter right there. You see Jupiter? Look at this. 36 in numerology. The mark of the beast coding. Almost everything they mention in this fakery right here shows you that it is a hoax. A 100% hoax for TV. Move.
Was pulling kind of to turn into a driveway. It was slowing down, starting to turn into a driveway. And the driver of that vehicle looked in his mirror and
do you know what the driver did? You come making a press conference and talking for the driver? The next driver, they supposedly, I guess he got some kind of washing apparatus on that vehicle. I'm saying, how do you know what he did? That's what he tell you, that he looked into the rearview mirror and saw the Tiger Woods vehicle coming? What a bullshit. Sound like a script.
A Land Rover, dark-colored Land Rover, overtaking him at high speeds.
Overtaking him at high speed.
The Land Rover kept overtaking.
He happens to look in his rearview mirror and see a Range Rover, the dark color Range Rover, overtaking him at high speed. Remember, he going slow, and he got time to see him through the rear view about to overtake him. Is that real? How fast was the Range Rover going that he still see him in the rear view trying to overtake him? That's in a speed. And I mean, he's speeding, people, trying to overtake him. And he saw that in his rear view mirror. What a joke for the dumb people. Listen.
He saw it coming, so he tried to edge off to the side of the road. But this is a small 2-lane road, and there was no shoulder for this pressure cleaner, gentleman to get off the side of the road.
Pressure cleaner gentleman. He talking about the next vehicle, the vehicle that Tiger Woods supposed to be wrecking and flip. Wow. The pressure cleaner gentleman. What a joke for the dumb people.
As he was trying to move to the side of the road, the Land Rover overtook him at the last minute, swerved to avoid a collision, but clipped the back end of the trailer of the pressure cleaner. Wow, he still clipped the back of the...
This is a joke, people. How fast could he go in? Was he going if the guy still clocking behind him, trying to overtake, and he's speeding? While he overtaking, he clipped the back of the van? Wow, so he still ain't past the van yet and he's speeding.
Apparatus listed to the side and then rolled on the driver's door north past the truck that had just avoided the crash with. The individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car and was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods.
Okay, and right quick, they identify him as Mr. Tiger Woods because that's the whole story. It's not about a crash because I already explained it. Regular crash like this happens all the time. You never even see it on TV, period. Not even a mention. But this is on every single channel. Sports and news and everything bringing it to you. It's fake with a TV, people. Nothing about it real. The Tiger Woods is a faker, and this is what they bring you. Fake shit for the dumb people.
Our DUI investigators came to the scene here, Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment.
Okay, so he shows signs of impairment. Remember, they come already to check if he drunk. Why did you think he was drunk to begin with? Okay, listen.
They did several tests on him. Of course, he did explain the injuries and the surgeries that he had. We did take that into account.
Wow.
But they did do some in-depth roadside tests. And when it was determined, he was placed under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail.
Okay, so they take him to the Martin County Jail because I guess they suspect him of drinking and driving. That's what they claim. Listen.
At the Martin County Jail, and even on scene, we really weren't suspicious of alcohol being involved in this case.
So why you taking him
to jail? So Mr. Woods did.
Why was you taking him to jail then? It's just an accident. Why would you taking him? What was the problem? Why did you take him to jail if you never have no idea that he was drunk? Listen.
Breathalyzer test, blew 000s. But when it came time for us to ask
What's a 000 mean? It meaning that you didn't pick up a reading? What's a 000 mean, people? It's 000, it's 000, it's 666. The mark of the beast coding. That's what he just give you right there. Because if it read all zeros, it meaning that the person is not drunk, right? Okay, so now you want to test his piss? That's bullshit, people. Wake your ass up with a band.
Urinalysis test.
He
refused, and so he's been charged with DUI.
So if he take the breathalyzer test, people, you don't have to give him a blood test or a piss test. The only reason why they go for blood tests in these cases is because you refuse to take a breathalyzer. If you refuse to take the breathalyzer, then they go have to take your blood. So they're trying to tell you this, that the Tiger Woods basically take the breathalyzer and then they still have to give him a blood test and a urinal test. What a joke for the dumb people. If the alcohol can't show up in the breathalyzer, what make you can find it in his blood or his piss? Listen.
Property damage and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
Lawful test. I thought it read zeros, all zeros. Wow.
No one was injured. Mr. Woods did not seem to be injured at all. And the other gentleman were not injured. But this happened a few hours ago, so I'm giving you the information that I have here, right now. So with that, let me kick it to you for questions. I'll answer what I can answer.
Just to be clear, they're both going in the same direction. Tiger was coming up behind the guy in the pickup with the pepper.
So the question is, were they both going the same direction? Yes. Both of them were in the 280 block of South Beach Road, driving northbound. The truck pulling a trailer was trying to slow down and pull over. Mr. Woods was overtaking him at a high rate of speed before he clipped the back end and rolled his vehicle over on the driver's door.
How many times did he roll over?
So the question is, how many times did he roll over? The answer is
why you have to repeat the damn question, you dumb? How much time the vehicle roll over, you know? Listen.
Roll completely over. The truck rolled to the driver's door and then just slid northbound up the road. And again, we'll provide you some photos of that.
I know you said you don't know the exact speed. You said high rate of speed twice now. Is there a way just to get us a general idea of how fast? You mentioned before.
You see that? That's something that's a good question. He mentioned Tiger Woods was going at a high rate of speed, but he never mentioned how fast. What you consider high speed. Was he going 50 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour? How do you know he was going fast? Listen.
You can't drive very fast on that road.
So the question is, can I give you a general idea of how fast? And the answer is I can't. But I can tell you this, it's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Yeah, that 30 miles per hour speed limit, that's the coding. Listen.
And when I show you the photos, they kind of speak for themselves. You can see where he clipped the back of the trailer. You can see where he rolled.
No. No photo show no clip on no back of no vehicle. Okay, listen.
And as he decelerates, sliding down on the driver's door of the vehicle, you can see that he slid for a pretty decent...
Yes, he slid for a pretty decent, length of the damn road, but you can't see no skid mark, no slide mark with the vehicle. Okay.
Space before he came to a stop. Yes, sir.
Was he cooperative as far as what his schedule was?
Just tell you that he wouldn't take the damn test.
Speak to you guys what his activities were today?
So the question was he cooperative with us? The answer was he is cooperative, but he was not trying to incriminate himself. So he was careful in what he said and didn't say. And when it came time again for the test, the urine test at the jail, he stopped that. Let me go back to one thing.
Urine test at the jail? You did a breathalyzer and then you bring him to jail, and what you want, urinal test? This is a joke. Listen.
There is a Florida state statute that requires us to keep people incarcerated for at least 8 hours post a DUI arrest. So he's in our jail. He will be there for at least 8 hours from 3 o'clock for at least 8 hours, and then he'll be released on bond if he posts bond.
Injuries to the driver who was pulling that pressure washer.
So the question is injuries to the driver pulling the pressure washer. The answer is no injuries to him. He was fine, thankfully.
You said that breathalyzer came out with zeros. It was a urine test.
Listen.
Question is, breathalyzer was 0 and it's a urine test. The answer is yes. So on scene, we had DRE experts evaluating him, and they believed from on scene that he was not impaired on alcohol. They believed it was some type of medication or drug.
Oh, would you know?
And again, at the jail, he cooperated with the urine, he cooperated with the breathalyzer, and then the urine he wanted no part of.
How much time you need to test him, people? I guess you do the breathalyzer to see if he's on alcohol, and then you want to do the urinal to see if he's on drug. What a bullshit for the dumb masses. Move.
All right, so we just got in some breaking news. It appears that Tiger Woods has bonded out of jail. Now, we're still waiting to confirm this with the Martin County Sheriff's Office. We'll let you know if
So he bonded out of jail, people. Now, listen to this. There's nothing that proved that the Tiger Woods was drunk or impaired, right? Because they said that the breathalyzer read all zeros and he refused the rest of the testing, so they'll arrest him. And now he's on bail. Bail for what? The man said they have to keep these people in there for 8 hours, but what is the charges? They never mention the actual charge on the Tiger Woods. The DUI didn't come in because he didn't have a test. He didn't test. The supposedly P test never come through. He never did it. He refused it. So we want to know, what did they book the Tiger Woods on? Listen.
But remember, this is after he was taken into custody earlier today, following that rollover crash and DUI arrest out in Florida. And after Tiger Woods survived
Look, people, pay attention to this. So they're showing you the Tiger Woods right there. Nobody else on the scene but the cameraman right there showing the Tiger Woods behind the agent. Agent is red and he's in the blue shirt, red and blue coding right there, just like this news station, the banner and everything. You know this? Pay attention here.
He was taken into custody on charges of DUI with property damage and refusing to submit to DUI testing.
Okay, so that was the charges, so that's what he bailed out on. But look, people, the vehicle is sitting on the side with no skid mark. It just sitting there perfect. And then the Tiger Wood post up behind the agent right there. His CGI footage, 100%.
Since early this afternoon, and as of tonight, the Martin County Sheriff's Office says they said he's going to be released on bond soon. So again, we're confirming if that happened. But
I
now
thought you just say he's
we're
bond
getting a
out.
look at Tiger Woods' new mugshot. You see it right there.
Look,
it was
people,
released
this
tonight.
is a mugshot.
Authorities say that
What
his
a
crash
joke.
happened just before 2 p.m.
What
in
a
a residential
joke, people.
area.
That's no mugshot. It's fake shit for the dumb people. Remember, they show you the Tiger Woods look like this before. Different clothing and different background. But it's the same photo. Don't worry about it. This is what they do. Listen.
Near Woods' home on Jupiter Island. Woods was apparently driving a Range Rover, allegedly attempting to pass a truck pulling a pressure cleaner trailer at a high rate of speed on a 2-lane.
They still can't show you that pressure truck yet, people. They still can't show you that truck that the Tiger Woods colliding. You only see Tiger Woods standing up beside the agent and his vehicle supposedly on the side. Where is the next vehicle? I know they can't just show you this shit without the next vehicle. You still believe it. Okay, watch.
But I just got word it was confirmed he did bond out.
Okay,
he was released.
Look, people, there you go. You have another shot of the vehicle right there. Where is the power wash vehicle? Where it's at? How did this vehicle get to this place, people? Look, no skid mark on the ground. None at all. How did it come to this place and sit right there? Look like bullet holes on the bottom. All fake shit for the dumb people. Please tell me, how did this vehicle get in this position, in this place right here? Show me. Where is the next vehicle? Where is the skid mark? These are the proof that nothing happens right there. Just like they show you with this Bentley truck supposedly flip off the road and mashed up, and the Tiger Woods, they tell you his knee was messed up. It's fakery. Another fakery again with the Tiger Woods involving a vehicle. Listen.
If we have more additional details, we'll let you know. But going back to the details of this crash, police claim he swerved, he clipped the back of that trailer, his vehicle rolled over on the driver's side.
There go
He
the
was able to
agent
apparently
again.
crawl out of the car
He crawled
miraculously.
out.
Neither he nor
Okay,
the other
hold on here, people. There go the supposed vehicle right here that he clipped. You see it? There it is right there. Finally, they're showing you it. Which part of it got clipped? Wow. Okay, people. Which part of the vehicle got clipped right there? They're showing you with a water thing on it. Probably they tell you it's a power washing vehicle. But where is the hit? Somebody, you know, looking under the bottom right there and the knees and everything. But pay attention. Listen.
driver were injured. That's a miracle. And you can see him here on the side of the road, shortly after the crash. The Martin County Sheriff says that Woods showed signs of impairment, but investigators do not believe alcohol was a factor.
Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew triple zeros.
So he's no alcohol.
But when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis test, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
That's a key legal point. We're going to get to it, and we're going to get into that a little bit more. But this is another point. If the allegations are true, think about how dangerous that is, right?
Wow.
Because this is now at least Woods' fourth major incident behind the wheel.
And I guess they're going to hold those that pass against him as well, right? He never charged for that before. What, they're going to charge him for that today because he in another accident? Get out of here.
Rollover crash in just 5 years. 2009, he crashed into a fire hydrant tree outside of his Florida home.
Just like you see him standing beside the fire hydrant again. You don't get it, people. It's all bullshit for the dumb people. You better wake up.
17, he was found asleep behind the wheel of his parked car, engine running. He was arrested for DUI, later pled guilty to reckless driving. Toxicology report in that case showed multiple prescription drugs in his system. And in 2021, there was that horrific rollover crash in California that almost ended his career, left him with severe...
All they're going to talk about is almost end his career. You have no fucking career. His career is to fool the dumb people on screen.
Injuries and required emergency surgery. It appeared that he fell asleep behind the wheel. Now, police, they didn't have his blood drawn to test for drugs.
Why you didn't draw it that time?
In this case,
why you didn't give him a a urine test that time? Why you didn't test his blood that point? But now you say you bring it up to him and he turned it down, so that's why you arrest him for DUI. What a
arrest
joke.
Comes just days after Woods returned to competition.
You see
the
that?
TGL Indoor
Every
Golf
single
Finals.
time. Every
He was
time.
possibly about to play in the
Every time, people. Every time. Remember, the last crash they tell you in 2021, he was speeding to get to a tournament. All of these shit they're gonna tie to a tournament. What a bullshit for the
So I want
public.
to stop right there, bring in our panel. Tom D'Angelo is a sports writer, sports reporter and columnist with the Palm Beach Post. And we also got with us here on set, Dante Mills,
Where you
trial
going
attorney.
with him?
Thank you both so much for coming on. Tom,
Where
I
you going
understand
with
you
them?
just spoke to Tiger on Tuesday. So right after his first match at the TGL, you're seeing him here, you're learning this news.
Wow.
Your reaction?
It's surreal, Jesse.
It's surreal.
To think that
It's surreal, people. It's another word for fakery. Surreal is another word for fakery. As you could see them news channel vans and them supposedly pulling up on the scene because of just a little scratch. A rollover, supposedly wreck. Nobody even gets scratched in it. Nobody hurt. The Tiger Woods that was in the vehicle that flipped didn't hurt. The driver that was in that truck with the apparatus on it didn't get hurt. But you have all of these news company, all of these police, you have press conference and everything. What you think is because of the Tiger Woods on the stage. Not because something really happens with him, but it's just a stage and they want to highlight this right here to the damn public. Bam.
Tonight, a tragic turn
Listen
in
to
the
this.
search for an American flight attendant missing in Colombia.
Okay, so pay attention to this. We talked about it yesterday. In yesterday's videos about this guy right here. Now he's a flight attendant supposedly got missing in Colombia. You know, when the flight attendants, you know, they can stop and lay over in certain countries or certain cities and till they're ready for the next flight and all of that. They tell you that this guy was in Colombia and he's just missing off the scene. Just regular Americans just missing because it's easy for Americans to just go missing anytime they leave America. But pay attention to this right here. Now they find him dead. Listen.
The mayor of Medellin announcing Friday they've likely found 32-year-old Eric
Yes, and he 32 right there on the money for Freemasonry. Listen.
Gutierrez Molina dead.
They
The mayor saying
dead.
a body was found more than 2 hours outside Medellin with a very high probability it is Gutierrez Molina.
Okay, so you find the body. You don't know it's him, but it's, you know, it's eye up there that it might be him. But listen to what they said next.
He says he personally delivered the painful news to Gutierrez Molina's father.
So you deliver the painful news to his father personally. That's what I guess the mayor saying. But I thought you're not sure. You just find a body. You're not sure if it's him, but you already alert the dad that you find the body. Is this real? As you could see him right there in the rainbow colors, and I keep asking you, where they get these pictures of this guy? You never have one picture with him in his work clothing. You want to convince us that he's a flight attendant or something, but you never show us him on the plane one time with those photos. What's the sense of showing us all these different photos? You never show us one with him in his uniform when he working on the plane as a flight hostess or whatever. We never see none of that. Okay, so all of a sudden now you're showing all these pictures with him, rainbow color clothing and all. Take a listen. Why?
Who traveled to the country amid the frantic search.
Why?
Look, Local officials say Gutierrez Molina was last seen
where
early.
they get these photos of him. This is when you last see him. You take this photo of him. Pay attention.
Sunday, as he spent the night out with co-workers while on a crew layover for American Airlines. They say he
on a crew layover and they all partying, people in another country. They're in Colombia partying, as you could see. This is a famous photo of him right here with the cross on the chest right there to show you that it is a fake shit and all these things to represent the Freemason right there. You understand? That's Freemasonry. The whole thing is. And then now they tell you they find his body. Listen.
Worker left with other people, and then he vanished.
He just vanished.
Him, have a good night, be safe.
Listen.
Love you. And he just messaged, okay, perfect, love you back.
He
I'm
just
going to go out and
love
hang out
you
with my
back.
crew.
Gutierrez Molina's boyfriend told our NBC
Okay,
Dallas.
so there you go, people. He have a boyfriend, the one that you hear talking right here, the one that they're showing his hand. They're telling you it's his boyfriend. So that's what they wanted to give you from day one. That's why they show you those pictures. Never show you one with him in supposedly gear where he working on a plane. But you see him with shirt front open, showing off air in the chest and all. They want to tell you it's a damn gay man. Bam.
He knew on Sunday morning that something was wrong.
Horrible. It's the worst feeling ever, not knowing the uncertainty, keeping faith, but at the same time, we're all human.
And we're learning more about the strangers authorities say were last seen.
And there you go, people. Is that the stranger? Hold on here. Is that the good tourist, or is it a stranger that he left with? And you happen to have a photo of him. Listen.
With Gutierrez Molina.
De nacionalidad está keeping faith, but at the same time, we're all human.
And we're learning more about the strangers authorities say were last seen with Gutierrez Molina.
De nacionalidad estadounidense.
The security secretary of Medellin says they have a history of committing theft using a sedative known as scopolamine.
Listen, people. They mention, I guess in Colombia, they're known for creating or committing theft using these pills. It'll go back again, people, to some pills that they have in Colombia. Now pay attention to this. Listen.
U.S. Embassy in Colombia has warned about this drug.
See?
Also called...
They warned them about the drugs. When you went to Colombia, when you go to Colombia, they warn you about that drug. As you could see, the U.S. Embassy right there in Colombia. You got the eagle right there for Freemasonry. Don't doubt it. And there's a lot of psyops they bring you from Bogota. Pay attention.
Devil's breath. Saying it's an odorless, tasteless, memory-blocking substance.
Wow. An odorless, tasteless, memory-blocking substance. And you see what they say, people? Wow. So this is to, I guess, block your memory. And then you won't remember the theft that was, that violate you. I guess that's what they're saying these people would have used these pills for. Go back. Listen.
Sedative known as scopolamine. The U.S. Embassy in Colombia has warned about this drug, also called devil's breath.
Devil's breath. It's called devil's breath, but it's got no smell. Listen.
Saying it's an odorless, tasteless, memory-blocking substance used to incapacitate and rob unwary victims.
Wow.
This week, American Airlines telling NBC News, we are actively engaged with local law enforcement officials in their investigation and doing all we can to support our team members' family during this time.
Wow, and it's a flight attendant get caught up being a victim in this case. You hear what they say, people? That mean, I guess they warn them, the Colombian authority, when you pass into the airport coming from another country. I guess they warn you about this devil breath right here. That people can pass it out on you, or pass it off on you, put it in your drink, and your memory is starting to get a little bit foggy, and then they can get to rob you. I guess that's what they tell you here.
Ryan joins us. Ryan, what more can you tell us about that drug? It's so strange that think was used in this?
This is how they're gonna introduce another pill to the masses. 100% in. Just like they tell you about fentanyl, something that they actually use in Americans' hospital. But they tell you it coming from Venezuelans and these drug dealers. Now they're showing you the devil's breath coming from Colombia. Later on, they're gonna show you it in America. Later on, they're gonna tell you it's in America streets. 100%, and I guess they can go after Colombia as a narco-terrorist group. Listen.
Yeah, Tom, unfortunately, this drug is infamous across Colombia for the dangers it can pose, especially to unsuspecting tourists. The U.S. Embassy warned...
Unsuspected tourists. They have to mention tourists because those are the people who are going to get it. Coming from America, going to Colombia, they're the one who going to get affected by this devil breath. Because they're the one who gonna, be more vulnerable to get robbed, I guess. Well, listen.
This is the kind of drug that makes you especially vulnerable to robbery. It makes it very easy for thieves to trick you and remove your memory. It's so common that bars and clubs across Colombia even have signs up warning tourists to be on the low.
Where is this medication come from? I'm calling it medication because it's pill. All pills is medication. That's what you need to understand. It don't matter if they're showing you it in the streets and describing it as street drug. If it's any type of pill, it's medication. Some form, it is medication. You might not know about it or they use it in medication form, but it is medication. So listen, me people, this is the new drugs they're introducing to Americans. So they show you, American went to Colombia and he got on it. Somebody unknowingly he drink it. I'll take it. Somebody put it in his drink or something just to rob him. But guess what? He end up dead. What they're gonna tell you is that the medication kill him, or the medication is just to throw him off so he don't understand what happens to him. I'm just trying to find out. Because now that they find the body, what they're gonna tell you kill him. They're not discussing that yet. They're only discussing this medication that he was on it. Is it kill him? Or they just use it on him? Listen.
Because it doesn't have a lot of warning signs. It's
no warning
odorless
sign.
and tasteless. It can be slipped into a drink. And once you're exposed, you could be out of consciousness for 24 hours.
Wow, out of consciousness for 24 hours. That sounds like something they use in hospital settings. Don't doubt me, people. I did a video the other day and they was talking about this person in the hospital and they mentioned that the doctors give the person fentanyl. I don't remember 150 fentanyl. They said they give that person 150 fentanyl in the hospital. Now, when they talk to you, they act like fentanyl is a street drug. Yeah, it's come from Venezuela and this narco-terrorism. Put it together to send it to you to kill you in America. What a bullshit. All of those things is medication that they use in hospital settings. You have to understand that and go check, people. Go check for that devil's breath. And it's in America under a different name using in hospital settings. It's a worldwide thing. All of those medication is they're gonna come back to haunt you. They dare to do damage to your damn body. So if you use it out of the hospital settings and it hurt you, don't look at it like it's something different. It's just that the way that they apply to you to do whatever they're doing. Remember, if you're going to do a surgery with them going in inside, cutting you up and slicing you and dicing you, they have to damn near put you in a coma. They have to give you these medication that going to knock you out for 24 hours like they tell you this pill going to do. So you know already it's hospital setting drugs, the ones they use to operate on you. Even the propofol is, people, all of them. The propofol of the world, the fentanyls, all of them, the devil's breath, all of them is the same. Same shit they give the masses. Anesthesia type of vibe. These are strong medication that actually kills your body for a time. It put your body out of commission for some hours. This one is 24 hours. Can you imagine that? You need to stay away from these things and look into these pills, these same devil breath as they call it in Colombia. Look for it in American settings. I already told you, they're going to poke you up with it when you go to the hospital. In order for them to do these surgeries and these things, this is what they're going to do. Another mag, bam, I'm gone.